As you make your way out of the inn, it's best not to think about the smell of the sluice. It is unpleasant. The stench of rotting meat, of discarded refuse of the cities above, and the unnatural odor of the swine. Yet, it is an opportunity for your companions to prove their mettle, to prepare themselves for the tasks ahead. Best to press on. This is swine country. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we are back in Darkest Dungeon 2 with our formation run here of Burning Rage. I do want to make two quick shout-outs. My apologies, I meant to do this in the inn. First off, Kiryu, you've had a good run, but it's time to put you on the bench, as we are joined by Edward at the request of Samuel Madusak, our sharp-shot highwayman with Deathless, Martyr, and Sanguine. So it's still just so funny that this is what we've got running here. If it's a pity you can only lock in one trait, and I need to decide if Deathless or Sanguine is more powerful. But also, at the request of Ty GRT, so Tigert, maybe? I don't know. I'll call you Ty GRT until told otherwise. Requested any character named Constantine, or Constantine. And yeah, let's go ahead and have our good pal Bonnie the Arsonist become Constantine. Interestingly, I didn't notice this at the time, but Carved Toy we might be getting more use out of than I was thinking, because she does have Sneaky. So this actually ends up being more synergistic than I realized. We do want to be using Firefly and Run and Hide, get that stealth into those crit tokens. Then maybe we find a way to put in Hearthlight for the added combo points. But anyway, welcome both of you, and let's get on the move. And while we figure out where we're going here, combat. Yeah, combat. We want the mastery point. While we get going here, if you would like to join the Wagoneers Wild Ride, if you'd like to name one of the characters in my runs, leave a comment below with which character and what name, and feel free to include a little detail as to why. You know, if there's a particular, if the name means something to you in particular, I always love to hear, you know, a little bit of the background here. Yeah, so go from Bonnie maybe? Yeah, Bonnie doesn't have any plus or minus. We'll go from Bonnie. But yeah, so, you know, comment section down below if you want to join the formation. We currently have only the leper is currently spoken for after this run. So lots of things up for grabs. For example, the I think we just run and hide again. No, I think we ransack. So interestingly, I think one of the characters that's never been renamed is the Jester and the Hellion. I think are the two characters that have never been renamed. So if anyone wants to lay claim there and get the distinction of being the first named version of that character, it's out there. All you got to do is take it. But yeah, let's get into it. So this is So the one problem we have is if Bonnie wins initiative, she doesn't really have anything to do. I'm kind of wondering if Smokescreen comes out. Smokescreen is really good, though. Like, it's a really good skill to have. Let's just get rid of this other guy. Now, it's a pity we don't have Hearthlight in, because Hearthlight could get rid of that stealth, but I think we just run and hide. I don't want to get a, yeah. Yeah, I gotta think through what this formation's gonna do, because Bonnie having 10 speed is gonna be a bit of an issue for us. It might mean that we kind of always need to lead with Run and Hide, which doesn't feel very good. I do like her being continuously in stealth, though, which she's kind of successfully doing. There we go. So yeah, let's think about this real quick. Yeah, I think she just run and hides will always be her first skill usage. So it was probably a mistake to put that stimulating poultice on her. We kind of want her to go second. I don't know. We'll try this out for a while. This might not make it. That might not make it all the way to the Psy. Purely because we need her to be able to deal front rank damage. I mean, we've got Kiryu, or not Kiryu. We've got Edward. So there's a pretty good chance that we will be fine either way. I guess the alternative is also just duelist advancing, since Kiryu's hitting, or geez, I'm so used to calling Kiryu. Since Edward hits pretty hard, there's always just the world where we do that. Okay, good. Just focus all of our damage into the back line. I will say that the damage output of Burning Rage is not disappointed. We are dealing the damages, which is definitely a good place to be. That is just so... Edward is just so gross. He is so strong. I mean, I guess that's the benefit, right, of never having the character get killed, is just continues to perform. But yeah, Sanguine Martyr Deathless is like nuts. There we go. There we go. Now again, we're left in the situation where Rasmo unfortunately can't do a whole heck of a lot. He can get a double crit and maybe a stress heal out of it. Nice double stress heal there. So that at least is working. But yeah, that felt a bit better. Yeah, I guess as long as we're making use of Carved Toy, we probably need that first move to be run and hide to set her up, or have Edward Duelist advance. Both options being equally valid here. I'm not convinced that Carved Toy is that good, though. Unfortunately, this is at an advantage. Yeah, let's do it from here, because that moves us closer. A couple different ways. That is a lot of burn. Got 4 Ninja Pigs, which is always... Wow, we got lucky on that roll. 4 Ninja Pigs, which can always be a little bit scary. But, fortunately, it looks like we're going to be okay. Except Rasmo is just getting shot in the face repeatedly. Well, her crit chance is happening, that's for sure. Yeah, it's been a while since I played with the Runaway, actually. I don't play with the Runaway very much, which is, I think, unfortunate, because I do think the Runaway's a good character. In some ways, she's a little bit weak in that a lot of her... She has a bit of a struggle of what position she wants to be in. But she does, I mean, she does do considerable amounts of damage with burn, which, as long as you're not in the sprawl, is pretty good. If you're in the sprawl, though, it's a little dubious. Ooh, adrenalizing ash. That is that strength or that's speed or daze? Ugh, no thank you. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not particularly good. I guess we can put it on Rasmo just because. And I actually want to swap out Raucous Revelry for Wicked Hack at the moment. If we're gonna have people moving more, is there a world where we like bring Sacrificial Stab in? I don't know, maybe. Oh, wow. Constantine and Boudica are fighting right now. I did not realize it was that bad. Good lord. Still think we run and hide, get that set up. Excuse me. Edward taking it on the chin. Of course, as I say that, as I pull out Raucous Revelry, Boudica gets to 5 stress, and unfortunately we don't have a way to fix that. She does have at least one positive relationship, though, so there's always a chance the stress heals will come through.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
But we might be in a bit of an nice camera. Let's put that back in, I guess. Come on, can we get there? Can we get to the swine's cache? Okay. Ha! Hey, it's reference to the first game, I believe. No, that wasn't too bad. Oh, well, we're full now. Slime mold can get out. I am not a slime mold enjoyer. Chalk dust can definitely go, as can linseed oil. Let's get our let's get that reloaded. I think everything else is good. Food barrels, flapjacks, I believe. I don't think actually we'll just get rid of the bandages because we're never going to use them. Guess we take the road battle. I kind of hope we can get there before. Oh, nice, nice. We managed to avoid the Hellion shouting. That's our goal here. And we got most of the way there. If Rasmo wins initiative, in theory, he can finish the job here. But first, we need to Raucous Revelry, get our stress back down. Unfortunately, it's probably going to go right back up, but there's a chance it doesn't. Nice, it didn't. Very good. Well, if that's the case, Edward just blasting things out of existence here. Oof. Poor Rasmo. But at least he can heal himself. Spend his turn doing something. And we can Howling End to finish the job. At least the important thing is that we got the Hellion's stress back down, so reduce the chance of her and Constantine going that extra tick here. Still a chance it's going to happen, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So we head into another battle. We really want to see Boudica and Bonnie on the same side here. Bonnie wants to fight. And unfortunately, the other two want to run. I don't want to take 2 negative relationship ticks, so I guess we'll go from Rosmo. That gets Rosmo and Edward pretty close. That was unfortunate. We haven't gotten any mastery points in here. That kind of defeats the purpose of going through the sluice, not winning a single mastery point. All right. So Constantine's just being difficult. Seems like no matter what, they are just on the opposite side of the equation here. Okay, that's not awful. So we do have the Constantine's hero goal is to spend 2 glimmers of hope, and the reason I haven't done it yet is that there's not a lot of reason to do it in the sluice. You're never going to get to. Okay, so you do have a turn coming up. You're basically never going to get to low light in the sluice. It's not a long enough zone. So Glimmer of Hope isn't necessarily very valuable. I guess the one exception would be if you get a lot of academics cash or academic studies, and you find yourself just like spending all of your flame there. But sadly, that's not, but thankfully that's not what happens very often. So we'll just take our damage here. Get kind of lucky with no crits there. Thought about Raucous Revelrying there, but I actually kind of want... Here's what we do. We're going to risk taking some damage here to do that. Nice. Okay, that was what we were looking for, is to start working that relationship back just a tad. Nice. And again, the difference here is that 4 is basically the same as 5. It's really 3 is the breakpoint. And since we can't get Rasmo lower, we may as well get the Hellion. We may as well get the Hellion lower first. And actually, we can stall another round here. And now we get exceptionally greedy. Now we get really greedy here. We accept one more pig sticker or whatever, which for 6 damage is not relevant. And we managed to get all of our stress down to nothing. Or all our stress down to 3, which is quite nice. You continue to not... Well, actually, you can ransack it. There we go. That was a nice stall there. We had the opportunity and got off some good stall there. We did get a mastery point out of it. And the Loathing of Bates, because we are on our way to the inn. So 1 mastery point is pretty disappointing for the Sluice. We really would have hoped to see more there. But I think we're okay with Constantine and Boudica not ending up in a negative relationship. And we got a whiskey bottle out of it, which is not awful. Oh man, Edward's already replacing traits. All right, Edward. Which trait did you get rid of? Got rid of Martyr. Yeah, that was the worst. So yeah, Last Gasp is pretty good. This Edward's combination of traits is just out of this world good. May as well put that in since it's there. Oh, the morbid joke. Alright, so who do we put that on? I think we go, I think we go... Does it have to target the Highwayman? Okay, it has to target the Highwayman, so I think we go with Constantine here. Alright, there we go. So we got that relationship going. Ooh, glad I didn't put that on Constantine. That'd have been bad. And where were we going? Nice, we got the Sprawl again. Alright, we're going to the Sprawl. Couldn't care. Don't care what it's for. We need the Sprawl. Which means Impermeable Poultice can hit the bricks. We're not going to use it at this point. We got a single mastery point, and we got another healing salve, and we got a greater heat shield, which is kind of appealing. Kind of want to grab the greater heat shield. We're seeing a lot of clarifying poultices, which is not the best because we're not in... I think we will buy that. Which is not the best because we're not in the we're not in denial. But it's still, you know, it's still nice to see him, I suppose. Who's got the one? Oh no, we're stacked up now. Cool. Okay, so we got bread for everybody else. May as well spend that. All right, let's gamble. Nice. Okay. Boudica and Constantine went the right way, so we got paid for that. All right. Armor repair kit, sure. Clarifying poultice, 20, 20, 40, 20. All right, sure. We'll save the restorative herbs. I think that's a pretty good thing to carry into the boss. All right, our one mastery point. Well, I think Edward's probably good for another zone here. Unfortunately, Constantine is not going to be very good in the zone, so we're going to have to find ways to make use of her. Probably need to upgrade Ransack then. Or we could upgrade something like Howling End and get a bit more damage out. I don't know. There's a lot of like kind of mediocre options here. I don't think Raucous Revelry needs I don't think Raucous Revelry needs the upgrades, so maybe it's Adrenaline Rush? Nah, let's upgrade Howling End. Let's just get the big damage going. Because come to think of it, we're going to put in Wicked Hack anyway. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Tune in next time as Burning Rage continues its journey back in the Sprawl. Remember, you know, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe? You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Till next time, see ya!